Welcome back to Total War Warhammer 3 in part 12 of my Throt the Unclean Immortal Empires campaign. In today's episode, we're going to begin things with a battle against one of Archaon's vassals, the Tong. We caught them in an ambush, and so we have moved in to attack. The forces they have here are quite powerful. They've got a lot of Marauder champions, so those guys are nasty as all get out. So the auto-resolve is going to be mean to us, so we'll see what we can do. We'll try to use our catapults to soften up the Marauder champions before they get in, and then we'll use our wolf rats back here to run down the Marauder Hunter Javelins. We also have an absolute ton of Menace Below just because of the amount of food we have, so we used a ton of it since if we win this one, the amount of food we will gain from the victory is going to replenish it all the way back up as well, so let's get this going. For you, good sir, I'm going to immediately start things off with a Scorch right through this line.
Obey me.
Didn't actually do that much damage. That was kind of pitiful. But here comes the catapults. They dodged all of them like champions. We'll make sure the sharpshooters are killing this chieftain. Go ahead and charge him in. Kick the bell. And once they all clump up, we'll swing in here and do an Overcast Plague and annihilate them. While that's chilling, let's go ahead and do a Vermintide as well, just to distract some of the archers. We'll wait for this one to come up. They don't have archers, but they have dudes that throw axes. Beautiful. Now let's pull them out. Have these other big lads locked into a group and charge on in. We'll do a Vermintide to try to get our chieftain out, who is taking an absolute ton of damage. Slaughter them. Come on down, have you guys kick in your concealment bombs and hunt that group. We'll drop the heal in here. And it looks like we are pretty well annihilating them. Let's have this group lock up, send forward the slingers. Oh, I don't want that. No, you guys just come in here and I guess just defend the position then. Yeah, don't go nowhere. It's too dangerous. Give yourself the healing potion. We will drop an Overcast Wither on this whole group of champions, just to drop their armor down to almost nothing. And we'll continue to summon stuff in here. Verminous Valor. Just exploded a ton of NORSCANS. This is an absolute killing field. Oh, I agree. It definitely wasn't meant to be. They are being slaughtered. Most of our beasties went and chased dudes down that weren't even fighting. That's amazing. We're going to chase down all these NORSCANS, and we'll catch y'all in a moment. Another army of the NORSCANS turned back home. We only lost 8. That's amazing. Let's go ahead and eat those captives to gain even more replenishment. Perfect. Now we just have to deal with the two combined armies here. If we can separate Archaon and his ally there, Mr. Wholesater, I think we have a good chance of dealing with him. So you scoot on over. Continue to do Ancient Cunning because those ambushes are winning things for us by themselves. Takes it up to 30% extra chance to ambush. And Shife didn't get any upgrades, unfortunately, but that's fine. Kevin is here. Chillaxin'. He's gonna sit there and raid after getting smacked so hard. He forgot his own name. And we'll start jumping over as fast as we can. Need to upgrade these walls. Is gonna be the next thing we focus down. They're gonna take a little bit longer to build than normal too, just because of the gross area that they're in. So we'll just deal with that as it happens.
Warlock, master of Scryer.
So what's going on with you, good sir? Oh yeah, could we not turn you back around into the town? Let's do that. No, we can't. Okay, so let's get out of here so we're not taking that free attrition. Oh, I see why we left you here then. No matter what, we attrition. Yeah, we'll just leave you be. We can either do the Pestilent or Dominating Scheme. Dominating Scheme is one we kind of need to keep going at all times for that extra growth. so we'll take the hit to our income. We're here in Kislev. I do believe that we should probably go ahead and delete. We need to delete one of these buildings. And it may end up being the Overseer's Lookout. We'll have to deal with oh man, the rebellion will be bad. Tannery it is. We need the growth in Kislev. How many turns? Now that I say that, 4 turns? Actually, we will leave that be. We'll suffer, but Kislev will eventually upgrade. Yep, that is all we can do for this turn, so we'll swing back over here to Throt. Jumping through the mountains, and we'll hit that button.
Speak too slow.
Grimgore, I would prefer you don't declare war on me. It ended their non-aggression. Well, you know what's coming next. Shadowgore was intercepted on the Beast Path. Give that one auto-resolve. Thankfully it doesn't injure us. I was expecting it to get disrespected by the establishment, but not today. That gets rid of the Shadowgore Warherd. Numbers beyond counting. Raid Betchafin. We can do that at some point. Let's continue teleporting on over. Yeah, Stig doesn't know where to defend. Although we may want to attack him at one of these settlements that's weaker. That one's tier 3.
No!
That's an absolute ton of berserkers you have there.
Master,
Yeah, let's keep warping on over. Bloop.
more
Well, hello there.
One can feed.
This will be a fight. Bring them all in to battle me together. You won't.
No, a step too far.
No skulls.
You know nothing.
You know nothing. Good old Jon Snow. Let's see. Archeon is he doing battle with this group? No. Bro. This is a gigantic blob of lads we need to not be dealing with. Here's what we'll do. Under Empire, swing over to here. And then we'll try to claim Krakadrak. I'll leave Throt over here to do as much damage to Wintertooth as possible, and then we'll warp over to fight Archeon as a group. Hopefully we won't be too late. Zoishank, we could upgrade the weapons bunker, but we won't for now. I need those walls in at the Bay of Blades and the Sarl encampment. It's gonna cost 5,000, that's so sad. Yeah, let's go for the walls first, and then we can do the warp lightning capacitors if we can afford them. Alright, Throvute. Let's send you in to claim Erengrad. Give us a decisive and lose no one. Beautiful.
Overrun them.
Yep, we'll go ahead and loot and occupy it as high tier as we can. Tier 4 drops us down into normal food levels. Can we handle that? Nah, we'll just throw it into tier 3.
Take for Scryer.
Perfect.
Scryer says yes.
Yep, the Erengrad port goes all the way up to 800 income, which is fantastic. We'll throw in the clay pit, and well, before we do that, we definitely want the growth building here. We're not going to miss out on that opportunity, and then we'll do the arcane generators. And then we'll have the planning being probably expansionist planning. Mute can hang out here for a little bit.
Engineer, here.
Specimen collector is probably a good idea. Does he lose other options? No, he doesn't. Sounds good to me. Extra replenishment.
Fool, think best better than me.
Warp forged armor is pretty amazing. Missile strength for the whole army. Yes, please. Get them, little Skaven slave slingers. They do all the damage. Alright, now we are Kislev. No one can tell us otherwise. Start making deals with the Empire now. Alright, with our 16 remaining gold, let's take a look at our research. Do some abducting. 1 control. Is that worth it? Just throw in rats in barrels? For what extra control? Yeah, let's go for making our big beasties nastier.
Red mage. Thing will help with
Estus?
experiments.
I don't know why this is still very low. I'd like it to start going up. Would you like to fight? No, he just doesn't want to trade anymore. Oh no, our income. Oh, hello. Instructor. Imminent rebellion at the Trollheim Mountains. That's over here where they're raiding. Oh no, it's Tower of Crack. Is that because of the corruption? Just because of the wicked low control. Okay. Well, we need to bring Throt up to deal with that then. Can we peace out with the Empire?
Deliver your missive and then
No, because we're very low. Okay, so what we need to do is pull away from Erengrad.
Good plan scheme.
Move to Zoishank. If they move over to try to attack, we'll have to swing back quickly. Look at all the warp stone popping up in the ground. It's awesome. We got 3 armies. Chillaxing, and that's a full army of champions. Okay, well, we're going to come up here and claim Krakadrak. Hope you don't mind. And we're going to lose that settlement, but that's fine. We'll trade the minor one for the major settlement. Go ahead and put the extra leadership on, I guess, our lord. And then we will put up a couple towers. Yeah, I want towers to hit the wall with. Or better yet, if they want to come out and fight me on the field, be a much more even battle. Okay. I don't believe any of them can come over to reinforce.
I serve the Raven God.
But Throt, we need to do some damage quickly.
Twist, bend, mangle, experiment.
Fellman is most likely going to turn and run. We can move over and catch everyone, because this guy's already moved. Let's do it. You poor, poor fools. It's going to give us a valiant defeat. This many berserkers is scary, no matter what. They've got some Brutes of the Hound as well. Marked for corn. Well, let's spin some food. Oh, can we do 5? We sure can. Let's do 5, and then... Man, it's going to give us a Pyrrhic victory no matter what. Let's scout the terrain out. It's just a clear open field, hopefully for plenty of long-range bombardments from the avalanche mortars. Let's do some damage. Okay, well, in an interesting turn of events, one of the armies is coming in behind us. Luckily, it's an incredibly weak army, so let's go ahead and start deployment. That just is going to change how we deploy ever so slightly. We will put probably the main force over here. So mortars will be furthest back. We'll have these storm vermin being the front line. Halberds. I have to pull them over in here in a second. Let's just drag them over for now. And like that. Then we've got our Night Runners and the normal slings. We'll throw them in the middle. Pulling the mortars back ever so slightly. We can rotate over and deal with these guys easily if we need to.
Council's command.
A little bit more like that.
Yes, yes.
Escaping, yes. That's what they say. Guard mode. Guard mode. All the big nasties I'm probably just going to send in directly on this army. How long till these guys show up? A minute? Yeah, we'll leave the Plague Priest back here to defend. And then all of our big beasties are going to run all together. And I'll just run these guys over. So all the Rat Ogres together. Oh, not all of them. Get the Pit Fighters, the Hells Deep too. All of those beasties together. These poor enemies. Marauder champions you are, but the monsters that are coming for you. We need more variants of mutant Rat Ogres. Go. Let's hold these guys a little bit further up. There we go. And actually, we can kind of split up our line. Because Night Runners do fine in combat on their own. We'll split the line up a little bit more like this.
Coming fury.
There we go.
Our tail's yours.
And the avalanche dudes can maneuver as need be. Let's get them. Alright, everyone here, go attack that Marauder Chieftain. You all go smush those champions, and then you guys on those champions. Go get them. Just a silent, creepy scuttle. Oh, there's no escape. There is only death. Forgot to kick in all our abilities. Knocks him over for a moment. Chew all over him. It's a nasty time for everyone. That group thought they were ready, and then a whole horde of rat ogres showed up. Sin Gorge, we already defeated them. One charge. Well, obviously we're gonna await their reinforcements. What do you think this is? It's speeding along. We have 50 seconds on them. We have so much time. Okay, so since we crushed that army, let's kind of scoot over. Prepare for this next force.
Repossession. Death.
You am death. Let's have Gorich hunt down this lad, and then we'll bring over all of the ogres to prepare for this next force coming in. Grab all the big beasties. Bring them on over as well. Come on over. We'll let them come to us. I just wanted to shatter this group, but actually it's not really worth it. Let's bring you on back. Gorich can also come on back since he killed his target. Avalanche mortars, unleash hell. Fire away. There's no escape. Only the void. Summon in the unit there. You guys throw on those marauders. We'll have you guys rotate.
Quick. What? Clan agrees.
Alright, beasties. Slam into those spearmen.
Packmaster.
My mind is corns.
Your mind is corns, huh? You should not tell people that. It gets the FBI called. Here come the monsters. Oh, you think you're braced. That's too much mass, my friend. And we'll probably drop the heel stone here on these ogres since they've had a little bit of trouble. Get your abilities. Oh, the damage. The humanity. Any damage you did to these storm vermin, they will regenerate. I'm gonna lie, that was a little scary. Let's take you guys off fire at will.
Yes, master.
Goodness.
Bring you on over, please. Here come some goofballs on horseback. We shall not worry about them. But the pit fighters keep chasing them. Everyone else come on over. Everyone else is gonna get a good chance to leave. We'll rotate the army one final time. I thought I took you guys off of fire at will. Oh, maybe I gave them an attack target then. Okay, here comes the main force. Chase that guy off. Made sure not to use any of the summons just yet. Come on over here on this side. A little scarier when it's one gigantic blob of monsters. Alright, we'll grab the front line. And we'll scoot them all up with ult.
command.
So they are the first units that are under attack.
This way, fool.
Throt's gonna get thrown out, so we're gonna speed him up with Verminous Valor and Creature Killer, and he should rip them to shreds. Get him, Throt.
Good place, yes.
Bring you on over. We are getting a good surround going off here. Blast into that group of Berserkers, please.
Plague priest.
Throt is in here a little bit deeper than we would like him to be, so see if we can't charge him out. Disrupt their axes. I can't overextend, so we're going to use them to pull us on back. Avalanche Mortar's going out. And that infantry unit is deleted.
But obeys me, yes.
Here, you scoot around.
Master, go.
Summon a unit of poison rats just to slow them down. And we'll charge in the big ratty ogre boys. Get them. Alright, fire on someone a little bit further back. You summon in some ogres.
Plan obey follows me. They die.
I don't think they have enough range. We'll drop a Vermintide in there. Do some more heals for our big ogre boys.
War beast hunger. What orders?
Rod's having a lot of stuff thrown at him. He doesn't really care. Alright, mortars hit that group of axemen, please. That is their most deadly unit.
Clan chieftain.
Another unit of rats coming on in.
Spread basket.
Okay, so most of these are not enemy, but we'll throw poison through the ranks. So descent.
Faster study.
Nah, don't scoot up. Stay where you're at. Be a good way to die.
Reach death.
Gorich, we need to kick in your abilities, good sir. Do the killing thing.
Die, die.
Rod's taking a little bit of damage. We can heal him up. Unfortunately for his enemies. Alright, Avalanche Mortars are out of damage, or out of ammo, so we're going to keep them back.
Council's command.
Focus down the slingers.
Need a boss of pack.
Yeah, Packmaster, we need you to throw in some more beasts. Summon some wolf rats, and I'll have them charge in here. Move through. Yeah, let's get into another group of dudes.
Packmaster.
Packmasters. About ready to run away. You're fine, brother. Keep fighting. Storm Vermin are hanging in there. Mad respect.
Storm vermin.
They are breaking.
For the vermin tide.
Luckily, so is our enemy. Let's get Throt back. Well done, rats.
This was not meant to be.
The enemy flee.
They flee.
Not all of them. The Roots of the Hound will fight to be bitter end.
For the vermin tide.
Bring me creature beasts.
War beast trainer.
Packmaster, summon you some more wolves.
Throt.
Using Throt's damage armor to keep
Unnatural
smacking down on these boys. Yep, keep everyone a target. The Roots of the Hound finally have fallen, and I will catch you all in a moment. A close victory against a gigantic force. Wintertooth is watching from his back to take as his army falls. And 96 growth vat. How much food? 20? Sold. Now let's go ahead and replenish up the troops. Dauntless. Oh yeah, we're just gonna keep going. You guys are bone. Let's go ahead and deal with Rangvald as well. Well, he's probably gonna run away, isn't he? If we attack the town now, do we lose... How many troops would we lose? Be decisive, we lose none. Let's encircle. Pass out skill points and make that even worse.
Well now.
Okay, so Ancient Cunning for sure. Draft Master. How many skill points are we looking at? Still got like 30, well, 27 to go. Conrich. Definitely no reason for stimulating growth for now, so Shock Collar it is.
Eat it thing now.
All health for Vecti. More damage for Gorit. She's at 749. We'll upgrade Vermintide, because that was incredibly useful. And then we'll get the Wither going to knock down people's armor. Alright, that'll give us a decisive victory. We'll kick in a couple more of those. Actually, I don't know if that'll actually lower our losses any. Do one more. 20 more food gained. And then we shall sack the Winterfire.
Master Lord of Hellpit.
Do I have more room to come over here and kill this last army as well? That I would love to do. I don't think I'm going to though, so let's go ahead and do Encamp Stance.
Stop now. Must feed.
I don't know if we're too close to Winterfire. Hopefully not. We should be able to still teleport away regardless.
Experiment.
Though for you, good sir. Already gained Shock Collar. Let's go for Thick Skin for that extra armor, keep you safe. For you, good sir, you've got your Scarred Veteran. We'll go for Fervor now, increase your damage. Imminent Rebellion here at the Trollheim Mountains. Hopefully we can handle it. We've fought off Azazel himself. Well, not exactly Azazel, but one of his powerful armies. 14,000 positive. Let's see what kind of money we can spend. Oh, I don't really need the province overview. Thank you, though. I appreciate it. I know I clicked on it, but you can just ignore me next time.
Ruin the enemy.
Go ahead and pull out a vat of Rat Ogres.
Prior says yes.
Briar says yes.
Warlock of Skaven Blight.
I think for you, we can give you one of the other regiments of renown. So we will combine up some of these Skaven Slave Slingers. These are the higher tier. We'll do the lower tier ones together.
Good plan scheme.
Merge them. And then we'll give you, good sir. Wheels of Doom would be crazy. The Dwarf Thing Menace is armor sundering and anti-infantry. And then the Zap Cannon would be our siege artillery. Let's go for the it could zap. That should help out against any kind of beasties anyone wants to field against me.
And then sorcery.
We still have an absolute ton of cash, so pass out the Assassin's Hideout over here. And we will wait for Crom and his cronies to show up. I'm going to save the cash we have now for just in case for the next battle we can chuck out a bunch of slaves and throw in some regiments of renown for the fight with Archaon. So we'll scoot on through here. Our diplomacy is not going to be doing anything because of how low our reliability is, and we'll end it.
Speak too slow.
Azag, please. I've already got so much going on. You've got an empire going, buddy.
Talk speak.
Ended their non-aggression pact with you. Okay, but you have Drycha to deal with. The Warhost of the Apocalypse has moved in on Jock Trocken. It's going to give us a valiant defeat. They actually are not rolling with as scary of forces as previous armies have come on in with. To give us a valiant defeat, I'm definitely going to chuck in a couple more uses of that. Up to 8. If we can stop Crom here, that will go an incredibly long ways, because now he would be down to a single army. As long as their lord is not a wizard, even though he is with Tzeentch, so chances of him not being a wizard are pretty low. He's definitely a wizard. Yeah, Lore of Tzeentch is going to stop me from blobbing up. What kind of spells are you rolling with, sir? Both blue fire and pink. Pink will annihilate. Ooh, this is going to be rough. We're probably going to have to use some Skaven Slave forces to delay his group while we deploy everyone else. Kind of in the same spot where we were last time. Although this one doesn't have the same setup. So, where we were at last time does not really exist. I'd like to bring down their lord fast, but he will not be a quick kill, no matter how we go about that. I think the only defensible position is going to be over here. And it's still going to play against us with his blue fire. So we'll have the slaves up front, ready to take the holy fire of Tzeentch. I'm going to do the same thing we did last time, where we had a group of spearmen down here. I had these Skaven slaves ready to take the brunt of it last time, but we don't really have that option. Having the storm vermin does make things a little bit nicer. Come on, in this side of the bridge as well. And then we will put in a group of clan rats behind them. We just have to kind of spread them out a little bit more than I normally would.
Clan rats.
Clan rats behind. We'll do night runners back here. That's where all the hounds and stuff are. The hounds will charge in, they'll hit a braced line, and they'll just die.
Skaven. Yes, yes.
That's still a lot of forces.
Clan rat spears.
Clan rat spears here.
For the vermintide.
Backed up by some more spears a little bit further back. Just make sure we group up the units that are already in their positions. The shuriken units we should probably use to cause issues with the chaos spawn. We'll probably put them up here.
Night runners.
Trying to figure out where I want my other two night runners. They don't have great throwing arcs from here, but we'll try that out.
Clan rats.
You guys here. Other night runners over here. On those stairs. They should be able to throw up and over. Okay, and then we want the tier 1 towers. Do as much damage as we can to start, and we want them to be in upgrade to the lightning cannons too.
Storm.
We'll have our storm vermin over on this side. What else are we missing? The normal clan rats.
Ready. Runners. Skaven. Yes, yes.
Okay, so they're going to be in the group as well.
Clan rat spears.
They're in position.
Clan rat spears.
Yeah, we kind of just have to rotate dudes as need be.
Now, ready, now! Skaven slaves! Now, ready now!
Figure out the best way to deploy our meat shields.
Skaven, yes, yes!
They don't want to deploy these little areas. There we go. Alright, let's get it going.
It shall be done!
It's like, don't worry, lads. I don't like our chances really either. We'll come over to this spot so that they're able to throw in very nicely. The shotguns are going out. Luckily, he's going to take a while to waddle on over here. Do your overcasting, you fool.
For the vermintide!
Let these guys scoot up. To waste as much magic as you can on them. We have a warp bomb as well. So we have lots of tools, we just have to use them. This is not going to be a fast siege here. Yeah, they come.
Night runners.
Are all of the Night Runners in guard mode? They are not. Do so. In fact, all of the front line
Ready, ready. For the Valentine.
should be in guard mode.
Extremely catastrophic.
Oh no, oh no. Don't do that.
Snake.
Everyone go back to where you were.
I agree. Our tile's yours.
There we go.
Tile's yours.
Throw all of those slings in on those Marauder Horsemen. Get rid of them.
Landmark spears.
No. What are you guys doing? Don't rotate too much.
Storm vermin.
We're going to drop the heel in over here. Unit's been spotted, but that's actually entirely fine. Let's lead him on a merry chase. Now that they are engaged on my front line, we summon in the clan rats behind.
Landmark spears.
These guys should survive that, no problem. Charge on into the rear.
Die, die.
Oh, no, we don't want the halberds. You guys come up on instead.
Agree, Rick.
You guys too. Plenty of lads. They've got a bunch of stuff trying to crash through.
What orders? Night runners. Glenrod spears.
Okay, so they're gonna just get chased off, kind of on repeat. Okay, the Lord does want to chase my gutter runners because he's a fool. Here comes everyone else. I'm just saving currently for the tier 3 tower. Put that one in right now.
Guide us on one. What orders?
Come on, get in there. We summon a unit directly in the middle of their line. Let's do that. And if we're lucky, we can get the explosion to go off and kill everything there. Do some damage. Alright, now he's coming on in to do some blasting. Oh, they're on skirmish mode. That actually works. Normally I would say absolutely not, but that actually works. Let these spears go up first. You guys can stay out back.
Ready, ready.
Put in a monument.
What? Fight.
We need the slingers to come over and start hitting those trolls. They are using that to chop through.
Now, ready, now.
Yeah, that's not good at all.
Horned rats will.
Oh, they're too far away for the warp bomb. Oh, this unit isn't, though. Die. Did a lot of damage to our own unit there, but not as much to them as I would have liked. I just think we keep summoning more clan rats in over here. Get the halberds in. And then another Molder Healstone. Just to heal this gigantic blob. He's going to keep blasting magic away over here. Not a lot we can do about it. Okay, you guys are doing nothing. Come on and flank. We need the Night Runners. We're getting run over on this side.
Die! Our tail's yours! Fight, attack! Glenrod spears!
Those trolls are going to come back. No problem.
Attack! Glenrod spears!
The clan rats are getting run over in the back there. See if we can throw some slings on in and these chaos spawns, since they have just about no armor. And the Mirror Guard are going to pair them up. We can at least distract. If he keeps casting spells that are overcast, he's going to do damage to himself till he dies, so keep attacking. Lots of damage on us. Okay, let's turn this one into a lightning cannon as well. We've got a lot of their units locked in here and doing damage.
Storm vermin! Attack charge!
You guys get up the hill.
Glenrod spears! Scarper, go! For the burning tide!
Do we have any soldiers that are coming back from running away?
Retreat! Night
I'm glad I just left the gutter runners alone, and they did work. Get another unit coming on in.
What?
Come on, rats.
Ready! Glenrod spears!
Slide in and bring them down.
Die! Crack! Gutter runners!
Yeah, gutter runners defeated that unit. Swing on in. Get the next group.
Rick-a-rock! Scream Rickato crack!
We're gonna bring you guys over here so you can throw some rocks.
Clan rats!
We're about out of rocks.
What's the order?
They're about out of units.
Glenrod spears!
They've got a lot over here, but we've got some more heals. We'll save it. Everything here is busted. Send them up. We'll kind of send them one at a time, though, because we can whittle them down with our lightning cannons.
Night runners!
Throw with the mirror guard if you can.
Now!
You come over here and just claim this point back. Distraction.
Guide us, horned one! Clan rats! Die, things!
Come on up.
Scurry!
Not even close to over, but we haven't won yet.
At once! Retreat!
You just go back and claim that position.
Storm vermin!
Bring the storm
Murder,
vermin in.
kill!
These guys are so weak. I just don't want them to come back. Make sure they're shattered before I stop firing on them. Yeah, let's put another tower over here.
Skaven slaves!
We're absolutely doing it.
So must appear!
Well done, rats. This is the best little corner to hold up in. Force them on this little tiny choke point.
Slaves down!
And even if they have magic, they need to have a lot more magic than they tend to have used.
Now, yes! Skaven!
Of.
Yes!
English is hard. Let's go ahead and drop that in. Everyone in.
Counselors, come
Anyone that
on.
was hunting dudes down no longer needs to.
Great Anarcha! Die! Great Anarcha! Night runners!
Perfect. Getting their shots in on units that they can actually do damage to instead of the mirror guard. We basically just have to break these chaos spawn, and we have them. Make sure you're throwing those rocks at the chaos spawn.
What orders?
Claiming the zone back for us. Yeah, I'll save this last summon here.
Skaven slaves!
Haven Slaves come back and grab the position. We'll throw in a monument here.
Night runners! Clanrod spears! Guide us, horn one!
Yeah, your magic's gonna hurt.
Slay!
It's the final blob down.
My bane of the lizards! The musk of fear!
Weakness.
Retreat!
Now all we gotta do is bring down these spawn.
Vermin!
Now with the enemy running, I'm gonna make sure those mirror guard do not make it. That is a wonderful victory.
Storm vermin!
I'll speed things up and I'll catch y'all back at the campaign map. A Pyrrhic victory, but Archaon's sword has been blunted ever so slightly. He did a ton of damage, but most of the army fell in the ensuing conflict. We could sell them off to gain a little bit extra cash, but I actually think we need to replenish, because Archaon should be, these guys will probably move in right afterwards.
Kill slaughter!
Yeah, they have moved in with an absolute ton of marauders and some skin wolves. We would have no chance here. So this one, unfortunately, we're gonna have to go ahead and give to the Goramundi tribe. Goramadni tribe? You rascals. Oh, they're gonna claim that. And a rebellion. It's a bit unfortunate that the entire world has decided to declare on us. Oh, and yeah, Vectique. Growth of that available. Well, we will send Throt up here to deal with this idiot. And then the Warlock Master can deal with the other problems we have coming on up. Yeah. Get wrecked, loser.
This warlock wants
Bunch of random Skaven, rebellion. Put them down. That is just fast food, is all that is. Alright. Well, we've got many enemies on our border. Much to do, much to deal with. Archaon he's over here on Prague. He let them be a distraction. What a cunning strategy, good sir. Well, either way, that's all the time I've got for today. I have been Space Wizard Total War. Leave a like and subscribe if you did enjoy today. I'll see you on the next one.